Hello everyone, I'm Casey Cox and welcome to my channel, The Rebuild. This is a daily life coaching channel dedicated to helping people rebuild the way they see, think about, and process day-to-day things, social constructs, just certain situations in life. We're gonna talk about lots of things, from dating to work to friendships to just the day-to-day topics, but just helping you uh, maybe see and think about it and process it in a different way than normal. Now today, I just want to have a quick little chat, little conversation today about expectations. You know, I would say one of the biggest contributors to unhappiness and disappointment in life is expectations. You know, having too many expectations in things or people. Having too much expectations about how something may play out. I understand it's like a defense mechanism, like a safety net that if you can control how something is going to go, if you can plan and project into the future how something is going to go, and it goes that way, then you're safe, then you're good. But the thing is, life just doesn't always go the way you may want it to go. It doesn't go your way. And the thing is, when you have these expectations, you end up with, again, a lot of disappointment, a lot of unhappiness, because you're going to feel like, oh, these things didn't go my way, I'm unhappy. And you kind of lose sight of what's actually right in front of you. A lot of times, you're not present in life, present in the moment in life, because you're so worried about the future, what may happen in the future, the outcome of this. What can I do to control it, to make sure it goes the way I want it to go. Rather than just being present and just in enjoying what you have in front of you at the moment. Whether it's with people, with things, it doesn't matter what it is. It's especially damaging in relationship areas, because again, people are people, and I had to learn this myself the hard way, so to speak. That people, you can't control people. You can't control what they're going to do. People to people, they're going to do what they're going to do. So it's always good to have standards. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with having standards. You should always have standards, because standards are internal. They're your own internal compass. How you live your life, how your values, your morals, is your compass. Are you treating people good? Are you being, honest and open and everything like that? So you always have your standards, but what you live by, always have standards, but you can't have expectation. Especially with people in the arena of relationships, because again, people are going to do what they're going to do. You can't control it. You can't control that. So to expect the person to be, I don't want to say perfect, there's this thing as perfection, but to expect too much from someone, especially to expect someone to kind of take on your values, to take on things the way you take things on, to see things the way you see everything. That's not always going to be the case, because like I said, people to people, they have their own ways. They come from their own backgrounds. They have their own set of values, their own experiences that they live by. So the best thing you can do, I would say, with a relationship, you want to love the person. So the best kind of love you can give is it's in giving this other being a sense of being that's their own. Like the way you met them, they were into this, they were into that, they had their hobbies, they had their passions, they lived their life, they was living their life. You become a part of their life, not their life. They became a part of your life. They didn't become your life. You understand? So you let them have a sense of being, of self-being. You let them live. They got to live their life. You got to do it. You got to let them free to make their own choices, because the thing is, you should want a love that chooses you, not one that you have to force your expectations on, one that chooses you. Right? So you let them be, you let them live their life, they have their being, but you be present in that relationship with love, in a space of love. You're present, you're there when needed. They need your love, they need your support. in the areas that you needed. You be there and you be present. When you have that person's time and attention, you be present in that time and give your best to that time. But other than that, you gotta let them live. You can't, and that kind of goes into attachment, which is a little bit of another conversation, but I touched on it a little bit. You can't, it's that attachment. You can't get too attached. You know what I'm saying? You can't be so attached. You can be committed to a person or something, but you can't be so attached to it that you can't let it live. Like you gotta, because again, these people they gotta live their life. They're gonna be here. They're gonna be there. They're gonna do anything. You gotta be able to live your own life, be comfortable on your own, doing things on your own. Like I said, y'all come together and you have that time together, and you be present in that with no expectations. You can give love without expectations of what you think you're gonna get back or believe you should get back. Because people have their own love languages. Everybody's love language is not the same. So maybe the way you show your love may not be the same way they show theirs. It may be a little different. So you got to learn what that love language is, learn to process it and accept it for what it is, and don't have these expectations. Well, if I do this, they're supposed to do the same exact thing. Again, these are all things I had to learn the hard way on my own. I learned these things. I came to realize these things. And so, I'm still learning myself. I'm not a master at all this. I'm still learning. I'm ever growing. I'm ever learning. But I wanted to share this with you. And, I hope it can be beneficial to you in some way. And if so, great. And again, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it with your friends and family. And hopefully it could be a help to them. Until next time, one love.